what's up? My name is Gabby. Thanks for letting me interrupt your midnight scrolling, YouTube searching for those different videos. Today we are talking music theory, more specifically how to find a harmony within the context of singing along with a melody to your favorite contemporary or pop song. So harmony essentially is a collection of notes played or sung simultaneously to create a pleasing sonic effect. The first thing that we're going to need to look at in order to find our vocal harmony is chords, the concept of a triad. So a triad is a series of 3 notes stacked on top of each other to create harmony. For example, C, E, and G. This is our classic C major triad. Each of the notes within this triad is what we call a major or a minor third interval away from the root note of C. More specifically, a major third is 5 semitones up from the root, and a minor triad is 4 semitones up from the root. So to find your major chord, for example C major, you're going to want to stack a major third interval or 5 semitones apart between the 2 notes. And then on top of that one, stack an interval of 4 semitones apart, a minor third. To find a minor chord, you simply want to flip these around and put the 4 semitone interval on the bottom of the triad and the 5 semitone interval on the top to create your minor sound. Essentially, when we're harmonizing, the notes that we want to sing within the harmony, the higher and the lower harmony, are going to want to create the same triad or the same chord that the instrumental accompaniment is playing under the song that you're harmonizing the melody to. So in the context of a triad, to find our harmony, if the melody line is singing the root note, say the C, your harmony is going to want to be the major third above this, which is your E note, or it's going to want to be a perfect fifth, a major fifth above this, which is your G. So it should sound kind of like this. C, E, G, La. And of course, it's exactly the same process with your minor chord as well. Now, in the context of a song, finding these harmonies may become increasingly more complex because melody lines don't always stay on the root of the chord that's being played. If we take How Great Thou Art, for example, then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. You'll notice that the word soul is not on the root of the chord. Instead, it is on the major 3 or on the E note of the C major chord. And this simply means that our harmonies are going to have to fill up the triad in a different way. Simply, the harmony will need to take the 5th over the root or take the root while the melody is on the 3rd above the root. The same thing applies with the first word of the song, then, is on the 5th of the chord, the 5th interval above the root, meaning that the triad, the remaining notes of your harmony, will need to be on the C and of the E in order to complete the whole triad. There are, however, exceptions to this basic rule, and that is for any note that is not part of the triad. You have 2 options here for what we call the passing notes, the notes that don't belong within the triad. They still belong to the scale, meaning that you can still use a similar technique, but you'll have to decide to either stay with the triad of the chord that's being played underneath the melody line, or choose to, with your harmony, also include passing notes, making a passing chord that creates a more complex harmony over the chords that your band will be playing. This effect in moderation can be really nice, especially if you are only momentarily on that note, on those passing chords, as it creates a bit of release, a bit of tension within your song, making the release back to the triad with your instruments and with your vocals just really, really satisfying. It is important to note that for now, all of the notes that we are singing with our harmonies and with our melody are all within the key of C, meaning that they are creating diatonic harmonies. In the context of C, this just means that all of the notes that we will be singing and playing are going to be C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. Well, that's kind of the basic of a harmony, of how to find a harmony over a melody. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, chuck us a like, subscribe, hit that bell. Let me know if you want to see more content created, and we can continue on with some midnight filming of late night music theory. Have a great week. Remember, music is fun. Bye.